County Durham's a great place, in my opinion, to do business. It's got good connectivity in terms of the road infrastructure, and we've got some great businesses in the North East and in County Durham. I think what we need to do more of is actually promote the quality of the businesses that we have in County Durham. We've got some great small businesses, some great large businesses, but what we've seen over the last 10 to 15 years is that a lot of the businesses have contracted. We've got lots of smaller businesses which don't have the reputation and profile that some of the larger companies do, but we've still got a really healthy and buoyant economy in terms of the companies that we have in County Durham.
The County Durham Plan is a good plan. We've got to be ambitious, we've got to move forward. County Durham's always moved forward, we've got to keep doing it.
There's a democratic decision here for me, and it needs to be followed through. There's absolutely excellent reasons why this plan has been put forward. It involves the council, it involves private sector. It's the right thing for us to be doing. It's looking forward, it's thinking outside of the box, and I think we need to give all our support to it.
We see the role of the local authorities and government of laying the platform for businesses to thrive and produce jobs and create employment. We felt that this plan was going a long way towards encouraging us to do that.
It's very, 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 very important, because it's not just about the County Durham Plan, it's about the regeneration of the North East, and the County Durham Plan is part of that. And here's a council, when they spoke to a lot of us in the private sector when they're putting the plan together, we said to them, you've got to think outside the box now, you've got to take a lead, you've got to use the words enterprise and initiative. And this is what they've done, and they've produced a plan which will put cranes on the skyline, which will bring money in from all these developments into all of the cultural side of the life in County Durham. And they're being penalised for it, and we can't let that happen. It's too important for the region, for Durham County Council and the North East. And in the business sector, we support the efforts a hell of a lot. But I don't know, we've actually got to support them to get what we need, a rethink on this plan. But it's very, very necessary, as I said, not just for Durham, but for the North East.
Well, I'm born and bred North East. I believe passionately in our region, and operating our business. We've had a business on that site for something like 37 years, and we wouldn't contemplate doing a business anywhere else. We're perfectly located to reach all of the UK, and we have a fantastic skilled workforce, which, yes, is in danger because of lack of investment, maybe even lack of a plan over the last 20-30 years, and which is why, of course, we're behind the plan, because we have to attract people, businesses into the region to ensure that we have the skills available for the next 50, 100, 200 years.
Well, for my business, it's going to bring people into the county and not just tourism, because the hotel is not just tourism, it's very much based on business. And we've built a business up that is very interesting for the kind of people that this plan is going to encourage to come into the county. And they're not going to bring their families into a county that doesn't have that kind of business. Yeah?
Principally to support Durham in relation to the county plan. We've been involved in Newton Aycliffe and the Attache project, and we see it as working towards the future. And Durham have been very supportive, but also have been very ambitious to look to the future, and that's the right way to move.
I think the inspector in his findings said that Durham's proposals were unrealistic, and to some extent we actually think the inspector's suggestions are unrealistic, because we're very much at the coalface of trying to promote new manufacturing industry in the region. And talking to potential employers, manufacturers, the first two questions they ask is there employment space available, and is there housing available for our staff? And unless we can respond with a positive answer, it makes our job far more difficult.